Like, you want to get another one. Yeah, maybe get a bigger one. From like yeah. But you can set up right behind there. Like, I'll be there too.
Of this academic year. We live in unprecedented times, and unprecedented is defined as never done or known before, and how many times we've used this word in the past 2 years. Since the start of pandemic, the years were marked by anxiety, isolation, hopelessness, and the moment we thought we see the light at the end of the tunnel, February 24th has hit us and really turned the world upside down. So in addition to the pandemic stress, we now have the refugee crisis, concern for our loved ones, concerns about the upcoming economic recession, unpredictable future. So we were thinking, is there anything to celebrate this spring? Absolutely! There are so many things to celebrate. So first of all, we can celebrate the year of in-person classes. Entering the year, we were worried. How many months will we be able to stay in person? Will we need to go online? So that's great, because online is not about LCC. So we were also able to unite with our off-site students in spring semester. Really, that helps us to feel like as a community again. We will not forget April 3rd, the day when the mask mandate was suspended. Faces of our students, and some of them for the first time in 2 years. And we can celebrate resilience, maturity, and growth of all of you, and all of the student leaders especially. And we also want to celebrate our students, our active citizens who have really stepped up and started so many initiatives, some of which we'll want to recognize today, and a lot of them in response to the war. So we're all here together in person and in solidarity as a truly international community that other schools can only dream of. What you have done this year to support one another in the face of horror is a testament to what LCC is all about, and a clear testament to the vision cast of what LCC should be when it was founded 30 years ago following the collapse of the Soviet Union. This is worth celebrating every day. Woohoo! So today, I would like to say goodbyes to our departing staff, faculty, and students. Would like to recognize some special initiatives and the new awards that we just established, and would also like to continue this tradition into the following years. So we'll start with departures. We have a lot of wonderful staff and faculty who will be leaving LCC, and I would like to start with Benjamin and Corey Gifone, and I will ask you to stand wherever you are so that we can see you. Yeah, so Benj and Corey have been here for 7 years. Now I'd like to recognize and say goodbye, which is a bittersweet moment, to Hannah Schindler, who has been here. A discipleship coordinator and also coordinating this past year all of the student leadership and volunteering, so a lot of legacy will be left after Hannah leaves. Another colleague of mine is Kaylee. Kaylee was here studying our wellness and student success, and she's been here for a year. And another faculty member that we'd like to recognize, who's been here in and out and was here this past year, Bonnie Jane Craydonis. Okay, now we're moving on to another group of people who will be departing LCC, and these are our graduates. So if you are graduating this spring, please stand up. We'd like to welcome and recognize you. say see ya, not goodbye. We really hope there will be moments and various events and opportunities for you to connect to LCC in the future. Then, if you were an exchange, study abroad, Erasmus students this past semester, please stand up. Choosing LCC as your exchange semester, and we hope that you enjoyed it here and you really felt our community, and thank you for contributing to our diversity on our campus. And then the last group, who are not really departing LCC, but they will be stepping down from their roles, are student leaders. If you were a student leader this past year, please stand up. Would not be the same without you, that's for sure. And now I'd like to call Michael Patrick to come on stage and just say a few words about one of the student groups that has been really active on campus and I'd like to recognize them.
You talked about the terrible times and that we've been through, and there is an antidote for fear and for the kind of control and things that we've all had to endure, and that is a free press. And so there's a scripture that talks about being prepared for a time such as this, and I couldn't be more proud of a group of graduates from the school at LCC who are prepared to go out there and tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We want to recognize Maria, Yana, Vera, Gabrielle, Anna, and Andrej. Some certificates, we'll give them to you later, recognizing your contributions here. Thank you.
Hey, so it has been such a privilege to be here on campus with you all this year, and one of my favorite parts of my role has been getting to work with this year's student council. As Margarita shared, this has been a very unique and challenging year on our campus. We began still in the hybrid format. We made the decision mid-semester to come back together to in-person studies this spring. We experienced a huge COVID wave on our campus earlier this semester, and we also supported each other as war and political turmoil hit many of our countries, represented in our student body. And I've just been so proud to see this year's Student Council really navigate many challenges, many unprecedented situations, and really serve as a bridge between students and the administration. So I'm excited to welcome Student Body President Gevorg Hey-Rapkin to the stage.
Short president. So I'll keep my speech as short as my height. We have many cool photos of our student council. I wanted to say that this year has been like a year full of challenges, but especially many broken washing machines, and it's still going on. Yes, this was a pretty interesting year for me, especially for my team, and it's not only me, the student council, so I would like to recognize them individually. So welcome them to the stage. I'll start with Irona. closing for my speech, thesis and student council don't go together. So if you are a senior student, don't. And on that note, I want to introduce the next student council president, Sose.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for the introduction. I'll fix the mic. This year's elections happened at a very challenging time for us, and the whole world, and especially our community, was going through very harsh days. However, our student body, you were able to elect the student council, and I want to invite the team to the stage. First, let's welcome Diodon, our logistics coordinator. I would ask you to give a round of applause to Ellen and Margarita, who are currently having their Erasmus exchange semester. My team and I are very grateful for your votes. We are very grateful for your trust, and we are looking forward for the next semester to serve the student body. Thank you.
Most importantly, I think all of us together, we want to say thank you.
I need to call Sophia, also our treasurer. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, coming back, most importantly, we want to thank, on behalf of my team and Sosa's team, to Hannah for being for us every day, every week, for the whole academic semester, and guiding us and helping us. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Student Council, for everything that you've done.
Okay, so just as we just met the new Student Council, I'd also like to ask you to stand if you're going to be a student leader next year. We have 67 students who will be serving next year in the Leadership Development Program. We are excited. I know there's more of you out there. So would you please stand if you are a student leader next year? So I am excited for us to move into recognizing a couple of special initiatives and also a student on campus who have contributed to service both on campus and within our community. So first, we'd like to recognize Student Initiatives for Regional Impact. This is a new award that we plan to give out each spring in order to recognize student-led projects that have made a significant contribution in Klaipeda or in the greater community. These initiatives foster dialogue, awareness, advocacy, and action towards positive change on important social issues. The criteria for the award is that initiatives must be active during the academic year preceding the recognition. So these initiatives were nominated by staff members based on a few different criteria. First, initiatives are student-led. They are launched outside of a formal class or internship. They involve volunteers and external partners. They demonstrate impact in Klaipeda and in the greater region, and they engage national, EU, or UN goals and priorities. So recipients of this award will receive a group gift and also recognition on the awards wall in DeFair. So we would like to recognize 4 different initiatives. When I announce your initiative, we invite the leadership team to come to the stage to receive the award. So first, we'd like to recognize the Hobbits Club. So the Hobbits Club has been active in supporting and leading sustainability educational initiatives and projects on campus. They actively partner with various faculty and groups, as well as external community partners. A few of their accomplishments this year include organizing a session with Klaipeda Vendua to learn about water safety and sustainable water management, organizing weekly meetings and TED circles to learn and discuss topics related to sustainability, implementing a Millennium Fellowship project on climate action on campus by improving the recycling system in the residence halls, organizing workshops, supporting the composting project on campus, organizing a trash cleanup day, and working with the library to increase the collection of books about sustainability. So thank you so much, Hobbits Club, for the impact you've made to educate, promote, and develop sustainability initiatives on campus. Perfect. Okay, second, we would like to recognize TEDx LCC University. So the motto of TEDx is ideas worth spreading, and the entire model of this nonprofit is to share knowledge and research in a community setting to spark conversation and to change attitudes, lives, and ultimately the world. This year's TEDx team drew upon the knowledge and experiences of 8 students within our community to spread important ideas. Everything okay? To spread important ideas and encourage dialogue. Over 200 people were present for the live TEDx event in October, and the videos of the talks have been viewed collectively over 25,000 times online. TEDx recruited a large volunteer team for both LCC and Choose Klaipeda, and they partnered with Choose Klaipeda, Lietuvos Verso Kolegija, and Culturas Fabrikas in this project. And the topics they explored covered a wide range of topics, but really explored important political and social issues. So thank you, TEDx, for your amazing work. Third, we would like to recognize Dressember. So Dressember is an initiative that's taken place over the last 6 years at LCC to raise awareness and funds to fight human trafficking. This year, the student leadership team really took this to a new level and increased the impact of this program not only at LCC, but also in the greater Klaipeda community. The team visited 3 different local high schools and gave presentations about human trafficking to over 150 youth. They successfully mentored and trained a group of students in one school to become Dressember ambassadors and to organize a Dressember within their own high school. Some of their other accomplishments include partnering with Drogas Droge to organize a fashion show to promote sustainable and responsible fashion, organizing multiple creative fundraisers, developing workshops for Dressember ambassadors, and leading programming at LCC about human trafficking and ways to address this injustice. So thank you so much to the Dressember team. And finally, we would like to recognize the Ukraine Care Initiative. So the Ukraine Care Initiative was organized in the immediate days following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and they have been extremely active both on and off campus to raise awareness, mobilize support, organize fundraisers, and support refugees arriving to Klaipeda. A few of their many accomplishments, some of which are listed on the screen, include launching the Ukraine Info Center in downtown Klaipeda, which provided resources and support to Ukrainians and also collected donations, organizing multiple events and English courses for refugee youth and teens, collecting around 1,000 bottles in the residence halls to raise money for Ukrainian Catholic universities' work with internally displaced people, organizing a fundraiser for insulin and sending 300 doses so far to Ukraine, collecting humanitarian aid, hosting the Ukraine Now exhibit and fair, collaborating with the Ukrainian Community Center, Rodina, and Klaipeda, and also supporting the needs of students on campus impacted by the war. Thank you so much, Ukraine Care Initiative. Initiatives for making our campus, Klaipeda, and the world a better place. Thank you so much. Okay, and the next award that we will give today, which is also a new award this year, is the Servant Leadership Award. So this award is presented to a student who makes meaningful contributions through service on and off campus. This student pursues service opportunities outside of formal student leadership roles and serves with humility and integrity, motivated by the desire to contribute to a more just and flourishing community. The criteria for this award includes a minimum of 25 hours of service over the course of the year, service initiatives on and off campus, service performed outside of the context of the formal leadership development program, and also service that's marked by humility and integrity, not by recognition. So this student was nominated by multiple staff members for this award. The recipient of this year's award will receive a certificate, a gift, and also recognition on the awards wall and to fair. So when I announce this year's recipient, you are invited to come up to the stage and I'll share a little bit more about you. So I am pleased to announce that this year's award recipient for the Servant Leadership Award is Ivan Koventuk. He's sitting right in front of me, but he gave a very surprised look, which shows that you are the perfect person for this event. So Ivan is in his first year at LCC, but has so quickly become involved with service initiatives on and off campus. To name a few of the ways he served, he helped behind the scenes with many important projects, including Global Village, Talent Night, and the Peace Conference. Additionally, he was one of the main organizers for the Peace for Kids program, which invited refugee children from Ukraine to come to campus for fun and meaningful programs over the last couple of months. He is known and respected by many staff members for serving with a cheerful heart and with humility. He shows up even when the timing is inconvenient or when the project is very much behind the scenes without public recognition. He is reliable, trustworthy, and humble, and very deserving of this year's Servant Leadership Award. Congratulations.
Okay, so we have a few more people to recognize today, and I would like to ask Scott Stewart. A football coach for the last 5 years, training both ladies and gentlemen to be athletes. So Scott, this is for you. We're grateful for investing your time, passion, and knowledge in competitive excellence as you challenged our students, both young men and women, to develop into the best selves as athletes, teammates, students, and ultimately citizens of the world. Being a role model yourself to your players, you have taught them the same. We are grateful for teaching students how to work collaboratively, how to embrace diversity of thought and culture, how to persevere through failure with resiliency, and how to compete with integrity, and how to positively represent LCC and its values on campus and off campus in the community. The other person that would like to recognize today, and I don't think she's here because she's sick, but really, you can see some stats here. For those of you who have taken advantage of our food pantry, which is one of the programs within the LCC Cares initiative, she has served more than 200 food pantry requests, and 70% of those requests actually came from February 24. So Lucy is the coordinator of the food pantry. I know there are other staff and faculty who are involved in this, but she has done so much and we're so grateful. So we have flowers for her. Later we'll be able to pass it on to her through her husband. And another special being that we'd like to recognize. For emotional support. She participated in 5 wellness days. If you had the chance to come and pet her, we measured that the level of sadness and isolation decreased by 99% after interacting with this wonderful being. Instructions from Joel on the next activity. So because it is a 30-year university, we really want to do something special, and we'll need your cooperation with that.
All right, we're going to take a picture, somewhat like the picture you see here. It's a little hard to see, but we're going to spell LCC with our bodies out in the Michelson lawn. We won't be making any shapes, you'll just be standing there and waving. But there is stakes with string around them which define the area within which you are supposed to stand. So we're going to go out in front of Michelson. You can leave out this door or go out through Alumni Gallery.